Have you ever wondered what you actually get if you spend up to $5,000 on a launch monitor? Most of us start with the budget models, but there's a huge jump once you cross that $1,000 mark. There are more options than ever before, and the differences can definitely get confusing fast. So I'm gonna break down the best models, what sets them apart, and help you figure out which one is actually worth the money. All right, first up, let's talk about the best overall launch monitor under $5,000. That's gonna be the Garmin Approach R50. Yes, the Garmin R50 costs $5,000, and yes, it's the size of a microwave. But this thing is doing something nobody else has figured out how to do, and this is the world of the first truly self-contained golf sim. You literally push the power button on, and you're playing Pebble Beach in like less than a minute. You don't even need a phone or a tablet or a computer. You don't even need Wi-Fi after the initial setup. Just the R50 and its beautiful 10-inch built-in touchscreen. So the convenience factor is one of the off the charts. You can play anywhere, anytime. All you need is enough space to swing a club and the R50 itself. The photometric system uses 3 high-speed cameras to measure, not only calculate every piece of data you would want. Ball speed, spin rate, launch angle, club pass, face angle, attack angle, it's all there. And it's all accurate. So bottom line, look, $5,000 is $5,000, but if you want the most innovative, convenient, and versatile launch monitor and simulator combo on the market, then really nothing touches the R50. It's expensive, but considering you're getting a launch monitor, a simulator, and a computer all in one box, it's actually a really solid value. Okay, so the R50 is the king of convenience and a true all-in-one. But what if you don't need the built-in screen because you're mostly at the range and you value a different kind of validation? That brings us to a launch monitor that Tiger Woods himself put his name on, the Full Swing Kit. Now, this is also a launch monitor with the best built-in display, and it's the same technology they use on the televised TGL Indoor Golf League. If you love the idea of taking a launch monitor to the range, but hate squinting at a phone screen, you're gonna love the Full Swing Kit. It has a 5.3-inch OLED screen that's generally brilliant, bright enough to use in direct sunshine with no problem. Data for every shot shows up instantly, and it's all easy to read at a glance. Now the kit uses the same dual mode 24 GHz radar with machine learning that the Full Swing puts in their tour band setup. So the accuracy backs it up too, with test results that are almost identical to TrackMan and the GC Quad. So what really sets this thing apart is the complete integration of display, data, and video. The built-in 1080p camera captures every swing at 60 frames per second, syncing perfectly with your numbers. So the bottom line is the Full Swing Kit solves the single biggest annoyance of every launch monitor out there, having to squint at your phone, because the brilliant OLED display changes everything about how you practice your flow. If you're a range rat who wants pro-grade data without the hassle, this is definitely your answer. All right, so the kit has the best display for range practice, but if you prioritize pure unadulterated accuracy from a camera-based system, the kind the pros trust indoors, this is where things get confusing and where it gets really interesting. We're gonna talk about the best for accuracy and flexibility, and that's gonna be the GC3S. Now, the Bushnell Launch Pro and the LPI, these are all three essentially the same launch monitor, for reals. Same trioscopic camera system, same compact chassis, and same simple set to the side off the ball setup. The only difference about how you pay for it and what's built in it. For just under $1,500, you can get an indoor-only Bushnell LPI. It's the same as the Launch Pro or the GC3. It just doesn't have a built-in screen or a battery, but you get the same world-class accuracy. Now, for just under $2,000, you can get a ball data only Launch Pro. You get the screen and battery, but you don't have to pay for the club data unless you want to upgrade later. This model is about to be discontinued, so if you want one, I really wouldn't wait. Finally, for $37.99, you get a Foresight GC3S. It comes with all the ball and club data and even includes a Bushnell Pro X3 Link rangefinder that pairs with an app for on-course club recommendations. But the bottom line is Foresight and Bushnell lineup is confusing, but the logic is simple. If you want a full-featured indoor-outdoor monitor with future-proof software, the GC3S is an awesome price. If you want the same accuracy but just the ball data, grab the Launch Pro while you still can. And if your setup is strictly indoors and you're lighter on the budget, is a little bit tight, then the LPI gives you the same tour level shot data for less money. You really just can't go wrong with the accuracy in any of them. So now the Foresight systems are the gold standard for camera accuracy, but they come with subscriptions. What if you want the best possible value with no subscription fee, and you're willing to trade a little setup convenience for it? That brings us to the best launch monitor value below $5,000. It's the FlightScope Mevo Gen 2 or the Mevo Plus. Both of these run on FlightScope's Fusion tracking engine, which combines Doppler radar and image processing for insanely good accuracy. And right now, the Mevo Plus is on clearance. So to pick one of these up for just over $1,000 is actually insane. So if you can get a Mevo Plus still for that price, I would strongly encourage you just to go out and do it. I'd then take that money I'd saved and invest in the Pro package and the Face Impact location features, which are also on sale. So the Mevo Gen 2 takes everything about the Mevo Plus and just improves on it. The design is better, the battery life is 3 times longer, and you can add on the Pro package and Face Impact features. Other than that, you got the same awesome data, the same trusted accuracy, and the same simulator software access. And there's no subscription fees with either FlightScope option. The quality of the data and the accuracy for the price is just incredibly good. Okay, so the Mevo lineup is the king of value, but what if your top priority isn't just data, but having the most fun and engaging practice experience possible? Let's talk about the best software ecosystem. And it has to be the SkyTrak ST Max or the SkyTrak Plus. Both of these are awesome, but they're also really similar. I'm not too sure that the ST Max is worth a full $1,000 more than the SkyTrak Plus. I actually think that if you can grab a SkyTrak Plus for less than $2,000 right now, you should do it. Now the new ST Max has the exact same tracking engine, the same data, and the same build quality. What's new is a swing speed training mode, a second USB-C port, and a slightly faster processor. So if you're going to get a lot out of the swing speed feature, then go ahead and upgrade the ST Max. But otherwise, I would just save the money. What really separates these two is the SkyTrak software. The platform is just loaded with challenges, games, exercise, and training modules. They do a great job of making it easy to work on getting better at golf. So the bottom line is that this is a lot like the Mevo Plus situation. If you're hunting for a deal, take a look at the SkyTrak Plus. And if you're trying to work on your swing speeds, then definitely check out the ST Max. The software is the real star here. Finally, let's talk about the brand that's been dominating the overhead space for years and is now making a serious play for the portable market. This is the best for measured accuracy indoors or out. And it has to be the Uneekor Eye Mini or the Eye Mini Lite. Now, Uneekor built its reputation on overhead systems trusted by pros. With the Eye Mini, they took the same dual camera tech and made it portable. You get true photometric precision that's measured, not calculated. The Eye Mini Lite is the same hardware minus the battery and display. In exchange, you save $1,750. So both deliver lightning fast feedback, full ball and data, and impressive accuracy. Uneekor has also stepped up their software with their new game simulator software, which brings 4K graphics and a really nice level of detail. So the bottom line is the Eye Mini lineup gives golfers a serious alternative to Foresight and Bushnell. You get similar photometric performance and data, and the introduction of their new and improved native sim software is pretty huge. Uneekor is a very serious player in the sim space, and this competition is helping all of us because we're getting better prices. So the choice really isn't about which is the best. It's about which is the best for you. Guys, I really hope you enjoy this one. If this was helpful, hit that thumbs up, drop a comment down below. What do you think the best launch monitor $5,000 is? I would love to know. And if you can subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. But if you want to see my full list of the best launch monitors of the year, all of them, I tested every single one from TrackMan to GC Quad, everyone, then check out this video right there. And I'll see you on the course.